Okay, this tutorial show you how to use JavaFX 11 with Java 11 and SceneBuilder 11 and NetBeans 11.1 for long-term support. So let's go to Oracle website, click Java and then Java SE. I will download Java SE 11.0.4 offset license agreement. Then I will download 64 bits JDK 11.0.4. Now let's go to JavaFX project called OpenJFX. Click download. I will download long-term support, which is 11.0.2. You can click download. Then we go to SceneBuilder. Again, I'm going to download SceneBuilder for Java 11, which is 11.0.0. Then we go to Apache NetBeans website. New version is 11.1. Again, I will download 64 bits. Okay, let's install JDK 11, which is a straightforward. Just try to remember installation directory. Next one, we will install Apache NetBeans IDE 11.1. Again, it's a straightforward. Try to remember the location of NetBeans IDE 11.1. You may check for updates. Okay, let's launch NetBeans IDE. It says that NetBeans IDE 11.1 is installed with Java 11.0.4. Personally, I prefer to use large font size, for example 16. You may change it to a different size. And then comments, I prefer to use magenta. Gray looks not quite visible. Okay, let's launch Notepad as an administrator. I'm going to try to set up JDK path to NetBeans configuration file. So browse through C drive, program files, NetBeans IDE 11.1, and etc and NetBeans config. Browse down, look at the line number 76. Java is installed to JDK 11.10.4, so you can copy the path. Then you can paste it. Make sure you remove the comments at the beginning. Now you can save it. Okay, next we are going to unzip JavaFX SDK 11.0.2 on the Java directory. Please try to remember the location. Continue. Later on, we will add it to NetBeans IDE as a external library. Okay, for company and copy JavaFX installation directory, then go to NetBeans, then library, new library, paste it here, then OK. We are going to add JavaFX SDK installation directory, C drive, under Java tester 1, and then we are looking for library. Then OK, that's all. Now we're going to install SceneBuilder 11. Install. Finish. Once you install, Java will be located on the program files Java And also I unzip JavaFX SDK library. This is the location you need to remember. And once you install, JDK will be located on the program files in Java. Again, NetBeans 11.1 will be located on the program files, and then SceneBuilder as well. Okay, now I'll show you how to set up JavaFX 11. I already installed JDK 11.0.4 on Windows 10, 64%. And then NetBeans 11.1 with Java 11.0.4. Okay, you may need to add JavaFX SDK library. You can click New Library, then pass to JavaFX SDK library, and then you can add Java folder, then OK. Also, I installed JavaFX SceneBuilder 11.0.0. Okay, for JavaFX FXML application with the NetBeans 11.1 or 10 or 9, it does not support JavaFX applications. So you may need to use JDK 8, or we have to go with Java application. Then we can change back to JavaFX application later on. So let's create Java application project. Okay, typical JavaFX applications, we have three files. One is FXML documents. I will keep it as it is. And then Java controller. I will skip CSS. Because JDK 11 does not come with JavaFX 11, you may see warning signs. Basically say you cannot locate the library. So we are using JDK 11. Let's add JavaFX 11. Normally it's on the C drive, JavaFX SDK 11. That's where I unzip it. On the library directory, we are going to add JavaFX base controls FXML graphics. And then module path, add library. I already create one library referring to JavaFX SDK 11.0.2. Now the warnings disappear because NetBeans can locate JavaFX ML library. Let's build the project. Okay, it's built successfully. Again, if we try to run your project, it's going to say module format not recognized, because we need to add VM options. So let's go back to project properties. Then go to Run. Then under VM options, we can add module path to JavaFX SDK 11.0.2 library directory with the double quotation marks. Then we can also add modules, javafx.controls without space, javafx.fxml. Please type it carefully. Let's try to run it again. Again, it still doesn't work because we are trying to run our project as a Java applications, not as a JavaFX applications. So let's go to deployment and switch project to JavaFX application. So let me select the package, and I will create one Java application 44fx with main methods. Okay, it's going to take a few seconds. Now our Java application is converted to JavaFX.ML applications. Let's build and then run it. Don't worry about this morning. So we are going to use Java application 44fx.java. Okay, say hello world. But unfortunately, this code does not include fxml, or it does not link with fxml documents. So we try to add our current or our fxml.fxml documents, because I prefer to use SceneBuilder when we do GUI design. Okay, the parent's fx documents object name is root. If you look at line 25, and then we are going to use load methods. We are going to link with fxml as a resource. Get class methods, then get resource, and then pass to fxml documents. You may need to include your package name. In my case is Java application 44. You may need to import fxml parents class. Again, we are dealing with a file system, so we may need to use exception handling. I just put it next to method signature through IO exception. That's good enough. Let me remove unused import statement. There are 4 of them. Okay, before I build, let me design very simple FXML documents with one button, maybe one text area, so that when I click OK button, it's going to print it out one message onto text area. Okay, button, we need to name that button, or we call it fxid object name. I say button stands for BT and OK. On actions is a event handler. Button OK handler. I will change the label to be OK. Text area, we also need to name it for object fxid ta text area. I will say summary. That's all. And whenever you change FXM documents, you have to make new controller. Basically update what we already have. Here I will say TA summary, name of text area object. Dot. We have one method called setText. Here let me type it as OK button is clicked. Let's build. Making sure run project doesn't work with NetBeans 11. So you have to run it by yourself. So let me click OK. OK button is clicked. I prefer not to add heights and widths in these particular locations. It's easier to set up as a layout. And then of course we don't use that particular Java class file, so we remove it. So typically we have three files: fxml, controller, and application with main methods. So let's go back to layout. So if you look at here, anchor pane, you can select the anchor pane, then go to layout. You may put preference width and height. Usually that's preference. You can save it, then close it. Okay, let's try to use a template so that we can create FX main class. So here, JavaFX main class, I will keep it as a FX main. It's going to extend the applications, then implement start methods. Also, it has a main method so that we can run JavaFX application with this in NetBeans. Let's look at here. We are going to copy start method, then replace it. Okay, we import three classes, and then remove unused classes. Okay, now we clean and build and run our project again. It works exactly the same. So let's look at, we know how it works at this point. So let's look at templates. Instead of revising by ourselves, let's edit template so that it comes with what we need. So in terms of import statement, we replace what we need, at least 6 of them. Go back to template, replace, and start methods. I will replace it with a package name. So then next time when we use the template, we just need to change the name of package or just add new package name. That's it. I think that's all. We don't have to change anything, only package name, remove it, because that can be, depends on project and source package. And then remove the space. So that's the minimum editing we need to do for the template. Let's remove Apex main class. And we are going to use template to create Apex main again. Use the same name, Apex main. Okay, let's look at it. It's exactly what we need. So let's add package name. That's it. That's all you need to do. It works exactly the same too. Let's look at one more thing. Properties preamp option here. It's a bit difficult to remember, or you can memorize it if you want to. So instead of doing that, copy. Let's put it in our template as a comment. So, save it. Let's try again. Remove. Let's create a new Apex main class. This time it comes with preamp options. We can cut it. Then you can go to your FXML application properties, and then you can add preamp options here by yourself. Okay. Of course, you need to do one more thing, adding new Java package name. So this way, you don't have to remember preamp options. Of course, if you're using different Java versions, you may need to edit it. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Let's create a new project, and then let's see how it works from beginning to end. So the first thing we need to do is create a empty fxml. That's fine. Then I will use a controller, no CSS. Then what we need is fxml main class. I will say fx main. Finish. So those are 3 things you need. Of course, we don't need that anymore. Okay. So next step will be making sure FX 11 libraries are available. So you go to libraries and then module path, library, and then add JavaFX SDK library, and then class path, adding 3 library, basically JavaFX base, controls, FXML, and graphics. I think that's pretty much all. Then error message will disappear. Okay, that is okay. So now we can add module paths, which is VM options. Go to properties. It's not there, so we add that. Okay. You may do a deployment. So we are using our own. So let me select existing FX application class. That will be FX main. Again, that's the one. Modify projects, okay. You may need to add VM option again after converting Java application to JavaFX application. Let me add the package name, clean and build. Sorry, we add simple application here. So let's open FXML. I'm going to do very simple applications. One button, actually 2 buttons. Then 3 text field. It will be like a number 1, number 2, then add them together. Then the other one, number 1 subtract number 2, and then show them on third text field. Change the plus. I need one more button. I will say as a minus. The first text field, I will say fxid tf num1. tf num2. Last one I may say tf answer. tf stands for text field. And then I will turn off editable for the answer. So for example, if you type 1020 and plus symbols, sorry will show up, but you won't be able to edit it. That's what we want. btn plus, and then all actions say btn plus handler, so that we can use event handler. btn minus. And here I will say btn minus handler. I think that's what we save. Then make controller, or we say update controller. So that list of new FXID or object names for UI components will appear. There are 5 of them. You can see the same thing on your left-hand side. So button plus handler, I will say tf num1. We have a method called getText. It's going to return string value. So if you set to num1, which is let's say double num1, there is a problem with the string value mistype. So we change to double using double wrapper class. Is pass double methods. It's the same thing for the next one. Copy, paste it. then I will change to num2, and that will be num2 as well. Next step, I will say double sum, maybe I'll change to answer, same name, equal to num1 plus num2. Then display on tf answer. What we have is a set text that's going to deal with only string values. So if you say answer mistype, so what we need to do is change to a string. So string dot value of okay, copy, because it's identical. Operator we change to minus. Everything else remains same. Don't worry about warning here. Here it says JavaFX runtime components are missing. It means VM option is missing. Because I copy VM option before I convert, I'm supposed to add it after I convert from Java application to JavaFX application. So making sure you add VM option. Okay. If you click plus button, say 40.0, double value. You can try with the double value. Minus. Okay, it works. You can change the title if you want. Okay, using Java FX 11 is a bit inconvenient with the NetBeans 11 or 10. But again, you can go ahead. I think that's all. Thank you.